serious long talk with you, big time, sweetheart. It's not a lecture. I don't want to tell you what to do or anything, but I'm not trying to boss you around or anything or tell you what's right and what's wrong when it comes to the sex stuff. Okay. I'm not going to yell at you. It's going to be nice about okay. If I hear any more sex talk on my cell phone, I'm going to have to drag your mother into this. And I think Maddie needs to know that what you're doing. And it's not okay. That's why I meant texting Maddie and telling on you. You know how Maddie is about you talking about sex. Remember the first time that happened? Got you in trouble with her. Okay. See, maybe that's why Maddie doesn't trust you with the FaceTime. Maybe start doing sex stuff, sex stuff. Maybe she can trust you again. Okay. If you don't want Maddie in your business, then don't do all that kind of stuff. Okay. I don't want Maddie shouting at you and yelling at you. I don't want her doing that with you, okay? So that means I don't want you doing sex sounds so she can hear it when she's trying to sleep, okay? It's not etiquette. But you know how Maddie is, but is around the whole sex stuff. That makes her nervous, okay? You know how she is. She doesn't want you on the phone at 11:30. I'll make sure I remember that, okay? Sometimes I forget that rule, sometimes. So, remember we made an agreement. Your mother doesn't want you on the phone at 11:30. Okay, because it's too late. I know Maddie's watching over you with that. I know she is. If you don't want your mother telling you what to do, then do the right thing. Okay. But no more. If you want my father get in the middle of this, then no more talking about sex, especially in front of him. Okay. I mean, that's why he doesn't want you as my boyfriend. That's why my father doesn't trust me having a boyfriend. Okay, you're talking about sex too much. He doesn't want to hear about it. See, I mean, that's why my father doesn't want you as my boyfriend. Okay, you're causing a lot of trouble with the sex stuff. I'm going to have to agree with my father on this part. He's right. Every time you mention sex, it makes him nervous. Okay. But no more sex talk. The more you keep talking about that in front of my father, the more he's going to get upset. So, or else my mother has to call your mother on the house phone about that. You can understand what I'm saying? Okay. If you don't want me dragging my parents in the middle of it, then stop. Cut it out. You do that one more time, I'll drag my mother into it. I already solved it. And I already told my mother what's happening on FaceTime. And it better not happen on the regular phone. Okay. And you better not get me suspended from SBS because of you doing that. You better not get me suspended from SBS because of all that. You better keep it to yourself. If I get suspended, it's going to be on your ass.